tree again. Let's talk about our BFS part. What BFS says, BFS is the concept will be very clear, means very simple. Let me erase it first. Let me erase this completely. Okay. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to talk about the BFS, that is, that is our level or a traversal. Let's say a tree is there, that is 10. Let's say its root node is 10. Left subtree is 20. Its right subtree is 30, and it's again 20 is left is 40. Let's say 30 is right is 60, and 60 is left is 70. Okay. So how a level order traversal will look like? First, we'll be printing our data into level order. So first 10 will be printed, then 20, 30 will be printed, then 40 and 60 will be printed, then 70 will be printed. So we are going to print our data into level order. So first 10 will be printed, then 20, 30, because in the level 1, if we start our level from 0, it will be level 0. In the level 0, 10 will be there. In the level 1, will be printing level wise from left to right. So it will be 20, 30. So in that level 2, the 40 and 60 will be there. Okay. In level 3, only one data is there, that is 70. Okay. Let's talk about its algorithm part first, how we are going to use our algorithm. I think in the case of FEEP, we have already discussed some part of this algorithm. So let me quickly use. So what we are going to use an HTLQ here. So first, in the case of first, let's say first root node comes to us. So I'm going to add my root node into this queue. I'm going to completely add this node, not the data. Again, I'm saying we're going to add the complete this 10 node here. Now I'll be calling my while loop, and I'll put a condition until my queue is not empty. So what you need to do, you just remove this data from here and print its data part. Remove this node from here and print its data part, that is 10, and print and its left and right, insert it into the queue. If it exists, 20 and 30 will be inserted into the queue. Okay. Again, our queue is not empty, so 20 will come. Now 10 will be popping, or 10 from here. Now the front data is, that is 20. So again, I'm going to say that print 20 and pop the data, and if its left and right exist, insert that data. Either it's left, if its left exists, print push that data into the queue. If its right exists, push that data into the queue. Its right does not exist, so I'm not going to do anything. So 20 will be printed here. So again, our queue is not empty. Okay. Now 30 comes, so I'm going to print 30 and I'm going to pop 30. And again, I'll say that if it's left or right exists, print that, push that data into our queue. So 30 is left exists, no. 30 is right exists, yes. It is node 60. Okay. Yes, again our queue is not empty. So again, I'm going to pop 40, and 40 is, now I'm going to first print 40 here. Again, if it's left or right exists, push that data into the queue. 40 is left and right is null, so I'm not going to do anything. So again, it comes to 60. So I'm going to pop my 60. I'm going to print 60 first. And I'm going to say if it's left or right, I just print that data, push that data into that queue. Okay, again our queue is empty. No, it's not empty. So again I'm going to the front data is 70, so I'm going to print 70 first. I'm going to pop it and I'm going to print 70. Again, if it's left or right exists, push that data into that queue. But if it's left or right does not exist, so what I'm going to say, do not do anything. Again, that while loop will be check whether our queue is empty or whether our queue is empty. Yes, this time our queue is empty because we are not having anything in our queue. So that loop will be broken and we are having our level order traversal, which is 10, 20, 20, 20, 30, 40, 60, and 70. Okay. Is the concept is clear with everyone? The level order traversal concept? If it is clear, I can move to the code part. Or do anybody is having any doubt regarding the concept of level order traversal? Okay, Smith is saying it's clear. Okay, now I'm going to move to level order traversal. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to design a function again. Let's say cout level order traversal, and I'm going to call my level order function. Pass my footnote here. Okay, so let's me quickly design my level order function. Void level order three node star two. So if first check if root is equal to null. If it is equal to null, just say that there is nothing to print. Okay, and return from here. Do not do anything. If it is not null, what I'm going to say that create a queue first using STL, and it will be type of tree node. Create a queue, and I'm going to say that queue push into queue push that root node. Okay. Now I'm going to say that while my queue is not empty, until my queue is not empty, what you need to do, just create a temporary node. We know that is, let's call it temp, and store the data that is present into our front of our queue. Okay, and what we need to do now, I'm going to say pop that data, pop the front data of the queue. So what pop function will do, pop function will just print what is at the front of our queue, and I'm going to say cout that data that is present into temp, because temp is having the address, temp's data, print temp's data. Okay, now I'm going to say we have printed our temps data. If I'm going to check if temps left is not equal to null, either we can write either temps left. Okay, that is the same thing, temps left is not equal to null or temps left. Okay, so if temps left is not equal to null, so what I'm going to say, q push temps data, sorry, temps left. I'm going to check for temps right as well. If temps right is not equal to null, q dot push temps right. Okay, is that clear with everyone? Now I'm going to run my function. Okay, so I'm going to, okay, we have not included our queue. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to include my bits slash u. see whether we are getting the same output or not. Okay, let me quickly design that tree because I've already cleared that. Okay, it will not take much time. Once show that function, okay, while I'm showing my function, I'm going to design the tree as well. Okay, here is that function, that level order function. You can see that function while I'm designing that tree again. Okay, so how our tree is looking like. The 10 is being present here. 10, 20, 30, 40, 40 is here, 50, 60, and 70. Whereas your 80, let me check it again. Okay, this way. Left, right, left. Okay, here is your code. So left, right, left, left, right, left, 50, left. That is 80. Okay. So how is that clear with the code? Zoom. Okay. You can write your name instead of Zoom. So okay. So what I'm doing here, let's quickly dry run our code, or let's check whether what is the level order traversal of our tree. So 10, 20, 30, then 40, 50, 60, 70, and 80. So we are getting the same output: 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, and 70, and 80. Okay. For this tree, the pre-order will be this, post after the post order, after that in order, after that in level order traversal. Is that clear with everyone now? The question, or the code, or the concept? Both. Okay. So now, what the question comes, because if in the case of label order traversal, if we are talking about, if we are printing our labels 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, and 80. Now what I'm going to say, that print that data in the label wise, or just say that print 10 first, then in the next line print 20 and 30, in the next line print 40, 50, 60, 70, in the next line print 80. Okay, is that question is clear with everyone? So what I'm saying, that okay, the question is not clear. So what I'm saying, because if we are printing our level order traversal here, so in our level order traversal, what we are doing, we are printing 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, and 70. From our level order traversal, we cannot say that we cannot check whether 20 is in which level. Okay. So now what I'm going to say, that print 10 in another line, because in this level 0, 10 is only one data is there in level 0, that is 10. In the level 1, print 20 and 30, because in level 1 there is two data, 20 and 30. In the level 3, print 40, 50, 60, and 70. In the level 4, print 80. Means in the separate line print 10, in the second line print 20, 30, in the third line 40, 50, 60, 70, in the fourth line print 80. Okay, so that from the traversal we can see that yes, it is level 0, it is level 1, it is level 2, it is level 3. Okay, is that question is clear now? Okay, do anybody is having any idea how to solve this, or do I need to explain me the algorithm? Okay, now what I'm going to do, I'm going to explain the concept first. Let me explain it here only. Will do and ask tomorrow. Yes, you can do it. Okay. Okay, what others are saying, if you want to do it tomorrow, means if you want to do it yourself, you can do it. Okay, either I'll be doing it myself, and I'll do one more, else means give you one more question on the concept of this same question, means on the same concept. So try to do that. Okay, or you want to do it yourself. Okay, what others are saying, I'm waiting for others' responses as well. You want me to do this question or you will do it yourself? Okay, you do and give another. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, let's see how I'm going to do this. In our queue, we don't know that after which I have to change my line. Means because what I have to do means when I have printed my complete label, I have to change my line so that the user can know that yes, that label is changed here. So what I'm going to do here, first in this case, the 10 will be added. Okay, after 10, in the initial case, I'm going to add a null here. Null, for null, I'm going to write n only. So for 10, I'm going to write, okay, what I'm going to do, for after inserting 10, I'm going to insert a null value here. So the again the same concepts will follow. The 10 will be out because our queue is not empty. So the 10 will be popped and will print out 10 here. Okay, when now the 10 will be printed here and its left and right subtree exist. Yes, I'm going to insert that subtrees here. Okay, that nodes here, the 20, that is 20 node 20 and it's node 30. Okay, the 10 is being printed. Now a null comes, but when so what I'm going to do, whenever a null comes into our queue, I'm going to change the line because for now the label is being changed here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to change my line, and if a null comes, I'm going to add a null here as well, because before that means before that parents that are being present here, its child will be its next level. So I have, if a null comes, means it's before its node that has been present here, means we have already explored that node, that child of that node that is being presented now, that is being present in our queue. So now what I'm going to do, again for the node 20, I'm going to pop that node 20, and the same algorithm will be followed. 20 will be printed and 20's left and right will be inserted into a queue. It will be 40, it will be 50. Okay, again 30 comes, will be printing 30 here. Okay, just wait a bit. Okay, so what I'm going to say, if the 30 comes, I'm going to pop 30 and I'm going to print 30 here. Okay, the 30 will be printed here and 30's left and right will be inserted into a queue. 30's left will be 60 and its right will be 70. Okay, again a null comes, I'm going to change my line and I'm going to add as well as a null here. Okay, so I'm going to change my line, I'm going to print now here. Okay, again the 40 comes, I'm going to remove 40 and I'm going to insert its left and right side into a tree. If its left and right does not exist, so what I'm going to say, that print 40 here, sorry, not in that line, in this line, because we have already changed our line. So 40, now 50 comes, print 50 is first print 50. Okay, now print insert 50's left or right into a queue. Let's say I'm extending my queue here and it will be 80. Okay, it is 80. So now 50 is being explored. Now 60 comes. 60 first 60 will be printed. After that, because 60 is not having any child, 70 will be printed. Okay. Now we are going to change null comes. We are going to again change a line, and we are going to do. We are going to print a null here. Okay. So now that because null is being removed from here, now 80 comes. I'm going to print 80 here because 80's left and right child does not exist. So I'm not going to do anything. Again, a null comes. Whenever a null comes, what we are going to do? We are going to change our line. Again, after changing this line, I'm going to again add a null here. But this will cause us an infinite loop because again we'll be getting null, we'll be adding null, we'll be adding null. So I'm going to just update our means our function means or what our function. What I'm going to check insert null if after this null if any data is present here means if null if our queue is empty we are not going to add anything. Just before adding that null, first check whether it's means if there is exist anything or not. Means if there is some data present in our queue or not. If does not present, if our queue is already empty, we are not going to add any null value to it. Okay, is that concept is clear with everyone? So if it is clear, I'm going to design code. Okay, okay, Zoom is saying it is clear. I'm waiting for others. Okay, Smith is saying it's clear. Okay, so if it is if anybody is having any problem, you can tell me. I'll repeat the concept again. No problem. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to quickly write the code for it. Let's see, cout level wise traversal. Let's call it level wise traversal. Let's design our level wise function and pass our root node to it. Okay. What I'm going to do, void level wise, and I'll be passing my root node to it. So I'll be initializing root node. Okay. So what I'm going to check first again I'm going to check if root is equal to null. Do not do anything. Just cout and statement. Cout and statement that there is nothing to print. Okay. Change the line from here and return and do not do anything. Again, if it is not null, what you need to do, create a queue again. That is our tree node type, and let's call it queue again. Yes, it's in our local function, so we can call it queue. So what I'm going to add this time, first I'm going to add my root node to it. After adding root node, I'm going to add a null value because in the first node, in the first level, there will be only one data. So I'm going to add our null to it. Okay. Now I'm going to say while while our queue is not empty, do these operations. What I need to do, I'm going to create a temp here, and in temp I'm going to store that node that is being present at the front of that queue, and I'm going to pop that node as well. Okay. So now what I'm going to say, if temp is equal to null. So in that case, if temp is null, as well as if temp is null, as well as if our queue is not empty. Okay. If our queue is not empty, because we have to check both the condition, because we have already popped that null. If our queue is empty, so we are not going to do anything. If our queue is not empty, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to change the line from here and After changing that line, what I'm going to do, I'm going to add one more null into our queue. Is that fine? If it is not null, then what I'm going to do, I'm going to do the same thing that we have did into the case of level order traversal. So again, what I'm going to do, I'm going to print temps data, okay, and if temps left exists, what you need to do, to push temps left. Okay, if temps right exists, what you need to do, push temps right here. Okay, is that fine, everyone? What I'm doing here, let's quickly run our function. Let's see we are getting the same output or not. Okay, Q push right. Okay, temps right. I have to push the temps right here. Okay, temps right. Is that fine now? Let's see whether we are getting the output or not. Okay, we are getting a segmentation fault here. Q is not empty. Whenever our temp is equal to null and Q is not empty. Okay, can somebody tell me why we are getting our segmentation fault here? That Q temp is equal to null should be Q dot push null. Don't we have to pop the null? Sir, if temp is equal to null, yes, we have already popped that null straight here. Means either if it is null or anything, we have already popped that. You are saying Q is not empty and Q is not empty. Okay, we cannot access data. In which part you are saying, Smith? I'm not getting you. So what you are saying, we cannot access data. Which data we cannot access? Okay, let's remove this. I think we are getting some error here. Let's see. If temp is not null, then in that case, again we'll get a segmentation fault. Fail. Yes, Smith, you are right. If there is only null, so we have removed that null. Okay, we have removed this null. Yes, Smith, very good. You got that point. If it is null, so its null will be removed. Means it will be removed from here, and it is saying if Q is not empty. Means in this case, Q will be empty. Okay, so this condition fails here. So it will now come to our else part, and it will try to fetch null's data. Is that clear now? Zoom or Sri? Okay, Smith. Thank you for this. Because in that case, will fail. Okay. Again, what I'm going to do, because the null will be added, so what I'm going to check whether Q dot front is not equal to null. Let's check it. Okay. Let's see if Q dot front is not null, then I'm going to add. So these will be the same thing. Okay. So we are getting the correct output 10, 20, 30, 40, and 40, 50, and 60. So what I'm checking here, is that clear with everyone now? Okay, so as I told you that I'm going to give you one question. So what the question says now, that question says, let's say tree is being present here. Let's say this is the tree only. So I'm going to design my tree using these data. So 10's left is this, 10's right is 30, and 20's left is this, 20's right is 50, and 30's left is this, and 30's right is 60. Okay, and 50's left is 80. Is that fine? That tree is visible with everyone, I think so. So what I'm doing here, tens, first I'm going to print my 10 into this direction. Now I'm going to print my 30 and 20 here. Then I'm going to print 40, 50, 60, 70. Then I'm going to print 80. So what I'm doing, print that my tree in level ordered spiral form. So it's a very famous question. So first go print 10, then come print 30, 20, then come in this direction 40, 50, 60, 70, then 8 print 80. Let's see here one more data is there, that is 9. So how our traversal will look like: 10, 30, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 9 and 80. Is the question is clear? The spiral level order form, level order traversal. Okay. So this question you are going to do it by yourself. If you are facing any problem, you can put that query in the group, or you can directly contact me. Okay, everyone, is that clear now, or do anybody is having any doubt still? Okay, so I'm going to end today's session. I hope nobody's having any doubt. Okay. Okay. Thank you, everyone. Bye. Take care. Thank you.